I'm gonna open this fun new toy I pre-ordered. But first, I'm gonna open this fun new toy I pre-ordered. I've been waiting to open this silly little thing. But they finally arrived. All right. I am very excited for these, honestly. Been waiting for a while for them. Now let's see what's in this box. Two pre-orders in one opening. Very exciting for me. That was the first time I saw those. It has arrived. Thank you, Disney. We are gonna just shake this out. I forgot about this, honestly, and I saw the charge on my credit card, and I was like, what is that for? Look at that nice box. Okay, this is the bottom. We've got the side with the pictures of all the features and the inside. The top has color photos and the front, of course, flying through space. So cute, because it's the most awkward looking ship you'd ever see to actually fly through space. Okay. I just love it. I'm going to open this carefully. It looks like these are already coming off. So I guess that's just somebody, and I won't say who, had a birthday recently. And it was not me. Alright, it's really tightly packed in here. Just going to turn this around for you to pull this baby out. It's out. Magic. Alright. Oh, look, it even comes with figures. I'm super excited. So cute. We have our figures of R2-D2 and C-3PO and the little seat. And who's that? That's the little dude, tour dude, right? And the little tour droid. Take it out from the bottom. Look at that. I do believe it should have some landing gears here that we can stick out. You can pull them out manually and then you lock them or unlock them, depending on which way you want to go. It's a little stiff, very stiff. I can't get this one to move. After much effort, we got it to lock and unlock. It's not well made. It's very loose, and you have to kind of wiggle the landing gear into the right position to get it to lock. So, first problem already, but that doesn't detract from it. I still like it. I feel like the Star Tours ship is just super fun because not only is it good for Star Wars fans, it's also park fans. It has a lot of park nostalgia. Get those legs out though. No, the lock is supposed to hold them out and it's still not locking. Kind of lean them out so that the little inside edge lines up with the outside edge more. If you just pull them up straight, they don't quite reach that position. Like if you just pull them up straight, they're kind of like that. And then you actually have to yank them back to get it to lock. Just a good note. This one is probably a similar thing. Unfortunately, it's definitely not like a highly, they didn't do a good job on that, that's for sure. Again, it's just a lining thing, an alignment thing, but you really, you know, you'd expect it to be a little easier, but that's okay. Let's see what we got inside. I've got the little cord to plug it in. I'll have to figure out where to plug it in at. Push the 2 buttons, roof slides off. Okay. There's a video screen inside, of course. The wall and the seating. This is very similar to the D23 to the 3000, as I was saying. So I'm assuming there's some differences aside from the color, so we'll have to check that out. The first thing I noticed is it does have the same little seat belts inside, which is just a nice little elastic strap. They did unhook, I think, on the other one. I'm guessing they probably do on here, but I have to look at it with a little more detail. I think they unhooked. I'd have to look back at it after ship. Okay, doors open, and there should be a nice little switch, which I will look for in a little bit, to open them on both ends so your figures can walk through. And the wall should come out. Yep, comes out real nice and easy. So you can set up your little troop inside. Let's get them going. Okay, I got the little seat, which if you see, there's a nice little circle in there for it to fit into. It doesn't snap in really, it just sits in there. Just push it in a little, and apparently my leg lock did not hold. Little disappointing. And we have a C-3PO, and if you look at him, he's very plasticky, matte looking. This is a comparison to a nice chrome looking one, so definitely not as fancy looking as some of the figures you get in other sets. I'm going to use this dude. He's going to watch himself on TV. Dun, dun, dun. Front row seat. Let's sit down and see what's going on. All right, let's figure out how to plug this bad boy in. There's a button. These are both buttons. Not on the front end, but if you'd like to look at the front end, there's the front end. Some details there. And here's the back end. And I discovered that this is the button for the doors. Nice, simple, and very hidden. I like when they put the buttons hidden. Some details there. And even the landing gears, which is kind of nice. They have details on the tops of them. So they did some nice details on it. I mean, it's a pretty basic, boring ship, so they better add some details to that stuff. There we go. What's that? This little part opens up, and there's a switch in here. I'm assuming that's not going to work until we plug it in, though. After a little bit of searching, I figured out where the cord goes, and it is right here on the bottom between the two landing gears. It does say that if you have it plugged in via the USB cord, which is actually fairly long compared to some of the other USB cords they've given us for some of these things, so you can have it at a distance, and that is not too bad. It says if you plug it in with the USB cord, the LCD screen will stay on continuously. So you can have it in a nice, like, continuous play mode or running with some stars across the screen if you want to set it up on display. We're not going to have that. We decided to go the other route, which is via 6 AA batteries, which go right in here. All right, now that C-3PO has gone for a kind of crazy ride, he's going to go for a different kind of ride. Headlights? It's good to have headlights when you're flying in space. Very important.
Space is dark.
I know. It glows pretty nice. Nice front. I think the front's a little different. It's a little nice. And now we know what that does. We got some guns in case we're getting attacked while we're watching movies. And they make sound effects. I love them. They're so cheesy. Sounds like a little spring. I think that's partly why I love. Ooh. And I'm going to show that these actually light up. That is not that. When you do the springy boing sound, that's those guns. So pretty fun. The guns on the side, both sides. I don't see anything lighting up for that one though.
The front guns.
Do they?
Yep.
Oh, I guess. Oh, there is a little bit of light in there. They're very small. Might be hard to see, but they do light up minimally. But it's nice that they put all those little details into it. Okay, shut your doors. Time for the movie show, for the ride. So inside, right where your figure's feet would be sticking if you didn't have their knees bent, in my case, are 2 buttons. These front panels are actually buttons, so we're going to push them and see what they do.
Star Tours 1401, you are cleared for departure. Initiate takeoff sequence.
Auto takeoff sequence initiated. What's getting off? Yes, we are not ready for takeoff. Isn't on board yet. You never come by this thing. Neither can you. We need a proper pilot. Attention, all transport hold for security clearance.
Stormtroopers will be deactivated soon. Hold it right there, Captain.
I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen them?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy.
The speeder we're looking for. Blast them!
Where are we going?
As you can see, the lights are lighting up under here. All like that.
Now what? Pod race. I've always wanted to do this. We won! Now come upon and let's get out of here. Watch out! And good Lord,
Star Tours. A battle is brewing, and we can no longer stand in the shadows. We need your help.
normally I would gladly be of service, but
Head to the coordinates I am transmitting to you. This mission is dangerous. Be strong and courageous. This is the way. Spit that out.
So fun.
R2, I don't like the look of this.
This is quite the video.
Yes, I do believe this car, purple. Heard it are the legendary space whales. Quite extraordinary. Of course. It's 2 against 1 here. Could use some help. Nicely done, Star Tours. Appreciate the help.
That's my ship.
On behalf of Star Tours, thank you for joining us.
You've got a lot of explaining to do.
No more adventures, R2.
So the StarSpeeder 1000 does play the newer video with Ahsoka and the Mandalorian. The original StarSpeeder 3000, which we have a little bit of also. I don't know if I'll get that review out, but I'll try. Plays the original video because it's the original ship. So depending what your preference is, obviously you have different movies. Obviously the other one is harder to get and not as, but I don't know, this one might be pretty hard to get now too. We didn't press the other button in here, so we're gonna go do that.
Stormtroopers will be deactivated for sure.
The sound isn't very loud.
Shields up, R2. Hang on, everyone. Oh no, where are we going? Oh, and thank you for flying Star Tours. Captain, glad to be of service. Where are we going?
Okay, I think it's time to repeat.
Safe. Have you made idea what we've been through?
Well, that was me.
Shields up, R2. R2-D2, what's going on here? We are not ready for takeoff.
A lot of sayings. That's nice to have a lot of different sayings.
I wasn't programmed for this.
Okay, so aside from all the lovely sayings, which there were even more, obviously, from the ride, if you press and hold these both for at the same time for 2 seconds, supposedly, maybe it only does it when it's not in the movie thing. You have to wait. Instead of waiting through the whole video, I found that the switch that also turns on and off the front headlights, also turns on and off the video.
Star Tours 1401, you are cleared for departure. Initiate.
So you can just shut it down. If you are using your cable, like I said, the screen will stay on in the star mode indefinitely. If you're using batteries, it'll turn off on its own after 2 seconds. But I'm going to put it into the Starfield mode. I'm supposed to be able to push these for 2 seconds. There we go. Starfield. And that is a feature on both of the 3000 and 1000. Oh, look, you can see his reflection in the screen from our camera view. A few other little features include right here, where we can put our little droid. Let me stick him in there. We put our little droid in there so he can look out. And then this part also comes off for a big box toy of a ride at Disney World. They put in as many features as they really could. They tried to mold in, you know, different parts. I mean, there's only so much you can do with it, obviously. But they tried to give you as many details as possible for what it is, which is fun. Some people may not find it the most exciting, but I am a big fan because of the nostalgia. Obviously, the most nostalgia is for, at least for the older folks in the 3000, but both of them are cute and fun. And if you're a big fan, having both is important. I still love that sound. Oh no, we're stuck. Crash landing. Yeah. Is he a Disney droid or is he a vintage?
He is Power of the Force, I believe. The one that's battery operated.
I mean, he's not a perfect fit, but you can get him in. He still fits. I feel like you could probably use other R2-D2s in there as well. And your vintage collection will fit in here. You can party it up with a better looking C-3PO if you need to. Look at that. Fun stuff. And I don't have any other figures to come watch the show. I got people who are too big or too small. Nobody else. But I guess it's time for them to blast out of here. It's a nice display piece. It is very large. And the fact that you can use all your little figures with it makes it even better. So, you can't go wrong with it. In my opinion, super fun, classic Disney nostalgia. I do hope you enjoyed the tour. Please come back soon. And please remain seated until the captain has opened the exit doors.